Yo, I know. I fronted. I'm back though. Come on, son. Come on now. It's 6 out of 7. It's 6 out of 7. I ain't gonna make no promises, but we gonna double up soon. We gonna catch up. You know, I got busy yesterday. The money was calling. And I had me an edible in between, like, making dinner. You dig? I had a few edibles in between making dinner. Started watching the Minnesota game. I was energized, and I hit an L. I was supposed to go back outside, too. I hit an L, and it was a wrap. It was done. But I was responsible. I did it all at home. Where my bed was my designated driver. Shit. It worked out. I woke up a little bit early, started getting more money than usual on a day like today. It rained, so you know. Universe seen I needed it. That's really what's funny. You did. I'm learning more and more not to stress over it because shit. Door's gonna open. Maybe not the door you trying to look in, but you keep walking down the path. You know, you in the house or whatever. Let's say you in the house. You walking in through the hallway. That first door might not open, but shit, keep going. The next door gonna open. Turns out it was a room you should have been in. You did. That first room was funky and dirty. Second room, they had them little chocolates on the pillow. You did. Had a nice little mini fridge in there. So anyway, I'm trying to get back home. Mom Duke's coming over. I ain't seen her in a bit. Say hello. Let her see the children. Speaking of children, I'm out here trying to make a little bit of money for my children. As a man, first and foremost, responsibility is something you can't fight. You'll be a bum without it. So you gotta take that on. And it sucked in the beginning. And this for anybody. Like, you start to make money, you be wanting to spend it on what you want to, but you be having needs at first. Sooner you start to learn, like, take care of them needs first, sooner you start to learn, like, you can have more, you just gotta get your needs first. And then once you start to get the needs and now you got wants, you stacking shit up instead of just like looking like a rich bum. You dig? You gotta learn that early though, because the earlier the better. You won't run into no mistakes. You'll invest your money wisely. Start to accumulate things that matter, things that don't go out of season, you know? So I mean, that's what you should gravitate towards. Me, I didn't really have anybody to push that toward me. I always knew that's what I wanted. But you know, we be living on life support sometimes coming out of the little ghetto communities. It's not to say like I was like so poverty-ish or lower class. I wasn't middle class though growing up at all. I was probably higher lower class, like high-low class. I lived in the burbs for a good stretch. But I ain't had shit the other kids had. Them niggas had Abercrombie and Sega Saturns and shit. I had a Sega Genesis. I had a 64 when everybody had PlayStation 2. That's you had to do some research to figure that out if you ain't 40 like me though. Yeah. So like I was saying though, like responsibility is a glorious thing, man. Like it's just rewarding once you figure it out. Like, that's the best thing for me. I feel accomplished just taking care of my children, being able to provide for wifey, being somebody that even friends can call on. Like, to me, that's rewarding. Because, I mean, as I've said before, my thing is to make this world a better place. And by setting this example for people who know me, maybe that rub off on them. Or I bring some of that synergy around and somebody do something that I notice that rub off on me. You know? To me, those are the perks in life that you gotta learn to appreciate more than just, I don't know, clubbing and latest drop on some shoes or something like that. Or like, you know, the typical shit people be doing, BBLs and vacations. Like, those are awesome. Self-maintenance is always cool. R&R is always a must, but I mean, purpose is the must. It's just straight up. So let me get into it here. So with that saying, like, a lot of people find religions and all that to help them push them through purpose. You know, they kind of use faith as a I wouldn't call it a crutch, but you know, as a tool to get them to where they got to go. And it don't matter what you have faith in. First and foremost, I believe in having faith in God, and you can see God in yourself. Look, I'm out here trying to beat that niggas. Come on, man, we trying to go. Cause I mean, you can have faith in any being, but you gotta save yourself. And the sooner you overstand that, better life will be. I mean, they say in the Christian world, there's no faith without works. It's pretty much the same thing. So save yourself. At least had the plans lined up, had the knowledge to how you gonna move forward versus sitting on your hands hoping somebody gonna throw you a life jacket. Somebody can throw you a life jacket, you'd still be stranded in the middle of the ocean just floating. You're gonna have to figure out how to doggy paddle out that mud. Feel me? Backstroke, something. Grab onto a dolphin fin. Be careful though, they be raping humans. So be careful about them dolphins, them freaky ass boys. Definitely be careful of them. Flipper might flip you. Yeah, it's a Sunday. It's the 25th. It's my sister's birthday, my older sister. She a year, 1 month, and 1 day older than me. We talking about angel numbers, 111 type shit. On the 525. You know, I always been a sucker for numbers. I'm a lefty, so my thing is I like to find puzzles and everything. You know, it's just the weirdness in me. Yeah, my birthday was 6/26. It's a puzzle in that. Shit, I even had one moment where I thought I was cursed because it was 6/26. Get it? 6 2 6s. You feel me? Like I thought 666. But I was cursed. I've been this young. I was probably like 7, 8 years old. Had to learn to be my own savior though. I found God. I had a bunch of different patches where I thought God was a gimmick. Thought he wasn't real. But since I was young, I never really believed in like just the mystery and the mother gooseness of like just some of the texts. When you're young, people just be telling you like don't question God. You know, they be kicking the Bible to you or whatever, and you just be like, some of this don't make sense. They'd probably do better in like bringing religion up to some people if they kept it real. It's like, yo, this is like more philosophical than like reality. You going to school every day, they teach you about a timeline, and then they give you this Bible and tell you it's loosely on this timeline. Like, you be looking like, yo, come on, son. But that's a little bit off topic. Still talking about saviors though. So I mean, if you don't hold no religious ties, you still be your own God. I mean, you can respect God. I don't want to say like you some sort of deity walking around or something like that. I mean, just think of how beautiful you are, how immaculate you are. Like, you a miracle walking around. Like, can't even explain some of the things that go on in your body or like how some things work, but it's happening. You did. That right there, that's God. My ability, where I really saw God, was that I was able to create life. Like, successful in it. Like, all my children were like, God, give me a child. Or I'm ready to build a new life. And I'm talking about like, nigga, I'll plant a seed. God gave me that. God gave me that ability. And even more, that's giving me faith to know that God gonna give me more abilities. It's certain stuff I do. Other people look at me and they astonished, and I'll be like, this is nothing. Like, this ain't even a fucking skill. And motherfuckers be like, yo, you're so well at that. Like, being 40 about to pull off a something. God did that for me. But to maintain it, you feel me? I'm out here trying to exercise. I do planks every day, push-ups. I be making up exercises, just trying to figure out my agility. You dig? But God gave me that too. I don't understand why 20 be looking like this, bro. Like, it's Saturday. This shit at a standstill. God gave me the mind to be able to exercise. That's physically and mentally. Like, this ain't always just the comments I make ain't always just straight up that plain and simple. You talking to a rapper. I used to think I had bars. You did? I still got bars. I don't be barred up though. Nigga gonna run me over in the street, let me over, goofy. But enough rambling. I just figure I'd give you a little something since I'm behind and shit, you know. Get a peace of mind, give a peace of mind. And after all of that is peace.